Help, Heather. I keep reading all of these things about TDEE, calories. I've been trying all this and it's just my body is not doing what it should be doing based on what I think my TDEE is. Then guess what? Whatever you use to find that number is probably not 100% accurate. So I've been running into a lot of the same questions over and over again where someone says, hey, my Fitbit says, my Garmin says, my TDEE should be, and then I kind of follow that and nothing happens. I take a deficit off of it and nothing happens. Oh my goodness. Well, if you really listen to a lot of the webinars, which I would encourage you to do so if you haven't already, been downloading those on Podbean, you'll keep hearing me say the same thing over and over and over again, which is your body is actually the best indicator of your TDEE. I just had this discussion with one of my coaching clients the other day. She got very concerned because she saw one day where she was following the Weight Watchers point system and double tracking, and she's like, oh my goodness, Heather, I only had 1,000 calories. And she was really caught up on that and concerned about her metabolism and, would this mess her up and all these questions. And I said, well, let's take a look at the actual data. She had eaten 1,500 average calories for the week. So she had high days and she had low days, but she was really concerned about that one low day. We averaged it out 1,500 calories. She lost about 0.5 pound. So from that, we could assess that her TDEE, total daily energy expenditure, was actually probably more like 1,800, not what her device was telling her. So when I tell you your body is going to be the best gauge, the easiest way to figure it out, eat, track honestly, meticulously, weigh and measure everything. Do this for a couple weeks, average out the calories week 1, week 2, week 3, and then see what happens on your body weight. Does your body weight stay the same? Does it go down or does it go up? If you are eating an average of 1,800 calories and your body weight stays the same, then more than likely you're pretty darn close to your maintenance calories. If you ate at 1,800 and you lost about 0.5 pound per week, then you are definitely below maintenance and you could probably go up another 200-300 calories and you probably would stall your weight loss out. If you find you're gaining weight, and I'm not just talking a one-day weight fluctuation, right? We're using the Happy Scale app or averaging our weight every week and we're kind of tracking it. If that happens, then you've overshot your TDEE and you're probably about 200-ish or so calories above. So your body is actually the most amazing calculator because it's going to give you the exact number. But if you think, like say you take 3 different numbers that you randomly find on the internet, or you take a couple weeks of your Fitbit results and you say, it looks like my TDEE is 2,400. Well, if you eat at 2,400, or even if you choose to take a deficit off of it and it's not budging, then that device is not very accurate for you. It might be accurate for the majority of the population, but keep in mind, there's a lot of factors that affect how much you burn at maintenance. 1, muscle mass. 2, your dietary intake, meaning how you choose to eat, the thermic effect of food, how much NEAT you're getting in, how many diet cycles you've been on. That's the one nobody really likes to talk about, but really all of these calculators and devices are based on somebody who's really never dieted. They just have a normal, completely functioning metabolism. If you have done HCG, high protein sparing, low calorie diets, if you have done extreme dieting in your past for prolonged periods of time, if you've had any kind of weight loss surgery, any of these things are going to impact your metabolism. As we do change and go through different seasons of our life, our metabolism will change. Every single day, your metabolism is adjusting. It's not a fixed point. So what are we walking away from this video with? Whatever you think your TDEE is, it is a total testing phase until your body gives you the feedback that you are in fact correct. And so my client goes, oh, so she says, you mean eating an average of 1,500 calories will probably continue to produce 0.5 pound loss? Yes. And she's like, and it doesn't matter that one day I had a low calorie day? No, it's not going to break your metabolism. You're okay. It's about finding that calorie range that would produce weight loss, would produce weight maintenance, or would produce weight gain if you continue to do it over time. But honestly, quickest and most easiest way to do it, chalk out 4 weeks on your calendar, eat, say you average out 1,800, 1,700, 1,600, and then you kind of get an average of all that. And let's just say you lose a pound over that month. Well, then you know somewhere in that vicinity is your weight loss range. So this hopefully will help answer any of the confusion about how do I definitely know. And if I think it's something and I get a totally different result, it doesn't mean that you were broken. It just means that whatever you used to figure that number was not accurate for you, okay? You guys have a fabulous day. I'll talk to you soon.